we might be live again. We might be live again. I'm not 100% sure. I hope we are. It looks like we are live again, and I apologize. I don't know if the nor'easter knocked us out a little bit. I don't know what happened, but I know we're live again. And Vicky left. She's like, you know what? Enough. I can't take the difficulty. So she punched out. But I'm here with you, and I will finish, if you don't mind, what happened in just a second. Let me get people a second to get reacclimated and to maybe potentially join us again, because I would like them to be here. And, you know, as always, I like finishing my stories. You know that. I mean, it's what kind of man doesn't finish a story? And I apologize, by the way. I do believe that the nor'easter is what knocked us out. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what did it. So enough of you are back, and I appreciate you coming back in here. I don't know why some of you cannot buy stars. We will fix that too. But I appreciate you even trying. Now, on that second colonoscopy, I am now, it's like a 10 a.m. thing. And I'm laying in the hospital room. And I'm starving. I'm a big baby. You know, when they put the IV in me tomorrow, I'm going to sweat profusely. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like things being poked into my body. I don't like blood being drawn out of my body. All my blood is busy doing shit. Okay, my veins, they don't need extra holes in them. All right, my whole body, it's a well-tuned, well-oiled machine, and I don't like people poking and taking, and I don't like it. So anyway, I'm laying there and I'm starving, and I smell bagels. I smell bagels. And I look at Vicky, and she's sitting like this. And I look at this, and I go, God, I'm so hungry. You know you're hungry when you're fabricating the smell of a fresh bagel. I can smell a bagel with cream cheese and jelly. I swear I could smell it. I could smell the cream cheese. And I look over, I go, do you smell it? And she goes, mm-hmm. I go, Vicky, do you smell that? I go, Vicky, why aren't you talking? She's not talking because she's laying next to me eating a bagel while I am starving. The last thing I had was grape surprise. And you need to put these two together. If you weren't here for the earlier broadcast, I apologize. Go back and listen to it. It'll post. It's funny. Put these all together. And that's where I am right now. And so tomorrow, hopefully I find out that nothing is slow growing, and I can do my next colonoscopy in another 5 years when I turn 50. So that's it. That's it for the colonoscopy story. And I'm glad. Hi, Mark Plowden. You're back with us. Thank you. And those of you who joined back, Ron Ginsberg, Jan back. Jan Derricks came back. Thank you, Jan. Nick Doherty. Is that Nick Doherty from Nick Doherty Comedy in Boston? Is that possible? Is that possible, Nick Doherty? In any event, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And my colonoscopy tomorrow is 9 a.m. Now, many of you will want to send fresh bagels to Riverview Medical Center for after my procedure, or meet me at, I think it's called Toast in Red Bank. Or if enough of you want to contact me, we'll meet at the Middletown Diner and we'll have eggs. I'll be loopy. I'll be loopy from the drugs they course through my veins tomorrow, but it'll be fun. I've had a lot of fun surgery stories. One of my favorite also, I was getting a hernia operation. A lot of stuff goes wrong south of my border. South of my border is where all the problems are. North of my border, not a problem. South of my border, I had a hernia. And the doctor says to me, the anesthesiologist says, you can ask any questions right before I put you under. Now, the way they put you under, they hook you up with an IV. And when the time comes, that guy takes a needle, he sticks it in and does that. Just like when they poison someone to death on a cop show, and they walk in, they look around, in goes the sodium pentothal, whatever it is that kills you. That's what the anesthesiologist does. He walks up and he just jabs you with that stuff. Now, what happened is, I'm like, all right, I got all kinds of questions. And they roll me into the surgery room. And this is a real surgery room, not a surgery center. A surgery room, there's no wasted time. 2 nurses are working on my legs, putting things to keep the blood flowing to my heart and whatnot. Another nurse is doing some shit. There's all kinds of activity. They're propping up stuff. And, this is a hernia operation. I've already been shaved. I've already been mortified by that procedure. And the doctor, the anesthesiologist, comes in and goes, well, Mr. Brand, what was your question? And I go, I just have one question. I go, when you put me under, and I see him do that, and he goes, count. I go, what? And I go, I had a question. He goes, yeah, you asked it. And then I was gone, out. It was that fast. He put me under. Again, you wake up feeling very refreshed. On this particular operation, for whatever reason, after you get a hernia operation, men frequently cannot pee, and you're not allowed to go home unless you pee. Yeah. So I'm laying in the hospital bed after the operation, and this nurse comes in. She goes, Mr. Brand, we need you to relieve your urine. And I'm like, I'm trying, but I don't even feel like I have to pee. And she's going, well, we can tell you have a very full bladder. We need to get you released. And she's going around. And she goes, we're going to just give you a catheter to help you. And I'm like, no, I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee a river. I don't need a colon. I don't need what did I just call it? I don't need a catheter. She says, oh, Mr. Brand, you're already in a danger zone. Gotta get a catheter. And she's an older nurse. She goes, don't worry, I've done thousands of these. I'm like, thanks. That fills me with confidence. And she starts giving me the catheter. Now, again, I'm a big baby. And she's doing her thing. And I'm like, ah! And I don't know why. My hand is up in her back. And I'm just doing this. And I'm rubbing her back. But I'm not thinking about rubbing her back. It's just happening. And so I pee. And she goes, all right, we're going to take it out. And she takes the catheter out. And I'm ready to go home. And I realized, thinking back, that I was rubbing her back while she was giving me a catheter. And I go, hey, I just want to apologize for, rubbing your back there while you were giving me the catheter. And she goes, yeah, I was wondering what was going on just then. She thought I was getting romantic. All right. So tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow night, Vicky and I are going to record one of these and put it up. It'll be up at 8 p.m. on the Facebook page. 8 p.m. on the Stress Factory New Brunswick Facebook page. This way, if we record it in advance, we won't have the same headaches and nightmares with the glitching and whatnot. Tomorrow, you'll hear our announcement about the new Vicky and Vinny live show. Hopefully, we'll get Joe Kuhn in there, or if Joe can't make it, Duck Face Syndrome will make it. But Joe is giving me a commitment that he'll be there. So I think Joe will be there for us. And we're going to have a great time with that. That show goes up tomorrow. I wish all of you a happy Tuesday night. I, in 2 hours, have to drink another grape surprise. And I will be spending from 11 to 1 somewhere in this house in great discomfort as I clean out the rest of my track and hope that tomorrow we have good results. I'll fill you in on those results tomorrow. Love to all you. Sorry for the glitch. I think it was the nor'easter that didn't happen. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Love to all. Share it around, people. 908-601-6976 is the cell phone number. Vinny at stressfactory.com. VINNIE at stressfactory.com. If you need me, we'll see you again real soon. Love to all.